Aryna Sabalenka wins, and she makes another semifinal here in New York, and she is knocking on the door, ladies and gentlemen. Tennis in a minute. I'm your host, Get Energy. I give you the rundown on tennis coverage daily. It's the year of the Tiger, and Aryna Sabalenka will take on either Madison Keys or Marketa Vondrousova. She owns a head-to-head against both of them. 2-1 against Madison Keys, beating her earlier this year. Yeah, literally a month ago at Wimbledon in straight sets. She also owns a head-to-head against Marketa Vondrousova, 4-2, beating her earlier this year at the Adelaide. Madison Keys did beat Sabalenka Berlin a couple years ago. However, ladies and gentlemen, as in the post-match interview, how do you feel about playing them? Aryna Sabalenka would say they're both solid competitors and they're both playing well. She just wants to extend her stay here in New York City. She was also asked, how does it feel to be world's number one now? That's right, guys. Once the U.S. Open concludes, Aryna Sabalenka will take over that spot. Iga Swiatek, 75 weeks is very impressive. That goes down as one of the all-time records being number one. Of course, Serena was number one for nearly 3 years, which is insane, ladies and gentlemen. But Aryna Sabalenka, question, guys, do you think she can pass 75 weeks? If she wins the U.S. Open and the Australian Open, if she defends next year, she'll have a good chance to at least be number one for a year. Aryna would say, I'm not concerned with being number one right now. Of course, it's a great accomplishment. It's something that I always wanted, but my business now is to focus on staying as long as I can in New York. Amazing words from Aryna Sabalenka. She was also asked about her serve and her double faults. She said, having all the double fault issues last year, what were you thinking when you made a couple double faults in the second set? She said, yeah, I was just going back to my bad habits and, just trying to stay mentally tough and make sure I serve well and just not thinking about the return from the opponent. Congratulations, Aryna Sabalenka. Through to the semifinals once again. Does she have a chance to win it? She owns the head to head against both of her next two possible competitors. But Coco, on the other hand, taking on Karolina Mukova. That's going to be an amazing match as well. Now, Mukova just lost to Coco in Cincinnati for the championship. Now, Mukova was asked last night, what is her thoughts on the matchup with Coco? And she said, I don't want to think about that right now. I want to celebrate this victory. Mentally, does she think she can beat Coco? Will it be Coco and Sabalenka? Get your popcorn, guys. It's certainly looking like that. Tennis a minute. We'll be back.